Let My People Go by Tilda Balsley and illustrated by Eileen Richard. Let my people go. A burning bush, and it began. As Hashem told Moshe, "Here's my plan." But Moshe was a simple man. He said, "I just don't think I can." Hashem wouldn't hear the answer no, and said, "With Aaron you will go to lead my people from Paro. Tell him that your God said so." So Moshe spoke to mean Paro. "Our God says, 'Let my people go.'" And Paro shouted, "No, no, no!" A big mistake. He didn't know that God would deal a mighty blow.
"A plague, a plague, a plague!"
Egyptians to the Paro said.
"Their God has turned our water red. No more fish, they are all dead. Where's some water we can drink?"
"We cannot stand this bloody stink. P.U."
Then Moshe spoke to mean Paro. "Our God says, 'Let my people go.'" And Paro shouted,
"No, no, no."
"A plague, a plague, a plague!"
Frogs were Paro's next nightmare. He cried,
"They're hopping everywhere. Tell Hashem to send the frogs away. Then you can go without delay. They're in my oven, in my bed. I think a frog jumped on my head."
So Moshe prayed, and the frogs were dead. Then Moshe spoke to mean Paro. "Our God says, 'Let my people go.'" And Paro shouted,
"No, no, no."
"A plague, a plague, a plague!"
Egyptians cried.
"Oh no, now gnats covering cows and dogs and cats, covering us from head to toe. Please, Paro, let those people go."
Then Moshe spoke to mean Paro. "Our God says, 'Let my people go.'" And Paro shouted,
"No, no, no."
"A plague, a plague, a plague!"
God spread the ground with nasty flies, but Paro answered only lies.
"I'll let your people leave this place. Just get these flies out of my face."
When Moshe said, "It's done, we'll go," Paro shouted,
"No, no, no."
"A plague, a plague, a plague!"
Soon animals began to die. Egyptians pleaded,
"Hear our cry! Paro, Paro, why?"
but Paro still would not comply. Then Moshe spoke to mean Paro. "Our God says, 'Let my people go.'" Paro shouted,
"No, no, no."
"A plague, a plague, a plague!"
Egyptians moaned and cried in dread to see their skin turn purply red, and nasty boils begin to spread. But Paro was an old hardhead. When Moshe spoke to mean Paro, "Our God says, 'Let my people go.'" Paro shouted,
"No, no, no."
"A plague, a plague, a plague!"
Hashem continued the campaign with hail and thunder, mighty rain. There'd never been a worse event. It looked like Paro might relent. When Moshe spoke to mean Paro, our God said, "Let my people go." Paro shouted,
"No, no, no."
A plague! A plague! A plague!
Now Hashem sent down a new command, and Moshe, with his outstretched hand, sent hungry locusts through the land. Said Paro,
"This I cannot stand. Leave Egypt now as you have planned."
But when the people packed to go, Paro shouted,
"No, no, no!"
A plague! A plague! A plague!
Then Egypt had 3 days of night, where Israelites enjoyed God's light. So Paro, tired of the fight, said,
"Wives and children all can go. You cannot take your livestock, though."
He really didn't mean it so. He soon was shouting,
"No, no, no!"
A plague! A plague! A plague!
Hashem through Moshe said, "Beware, this plague is bad beyond compare. Death to every firstborn son, from royal born to poorest one. But sons of Israel I will spare, so listen now, you must prepare." And as God struck his final blow, Paro shouted,
"Go, go, go!"